So hi guys. So this is my I don't really remember. So let me consider this as again day zero or whatever. I just don't know. For the initial days, I just have to upload videos somehow. So I don't care about that thing. Neither do I care about the background or whatever things. Okay, let me fix this. So yeah. So hi guys. So today I'm going to talk about today I'm going to talk about how I got this computer. Okay, the PC which I'm having. So so the story begins in back in 2022. Okay, so it's been almost 2 years, I guess. I got this in 2022. So okay, I got this in 2022 October. Okay, October I have ordered all those parts on Amazon, and each of them came on different dates. So this also has an amazing story. Okay, the story behind my computer, first computer, which was not probably mine, but primarily it was it was for my brother. Okay, so in back in 2022, so I had I used to be Android mobile designer. I used to make thumbnails, not that much, but often I used to design on phone, make thumbnails for my make thumbnails for my friends who used to run Free Fire gameplay videos YouTube channel. And so yeah, and by that way I initially started making thumbnails. So that may be more centered towards computer, like the story of computer. So I somehow my brother first demanded that he need a laptop or maybe a computer. He was confused. So why did he needed a laptop all of a sudden? Yeah, because he was studying. So he said that having a laptop is a basic necessity for a student, right? Not for all students, but yeah, having a laptop or a computer, it makes you explore the outer world and explore the more things on computer, like learning some skills or making or whatever they wish, like learning some skills like video editing, photo editing, or maybe other jobs. Okay, and also having a laptop or a computer is so cool. Okay, so my brother first said that he needs a laptop. So but then I did a lot of research, and I got to know that you can't build a like good PC, like you can't get a good or a decent laptop in a decent budget. What does that means? Like what does that mean? Like if you want a laptop, you must buy a good one, because laptops, they are less efficient as compared to computers. Okay, desktop computers. So I said that we used to live in a uh, we used to rent a we used to live in a good spacious home. So I said that buying a laptop is like little waste of money, because we have this much space and we can literally buy a desktop and computer which is much more powerful, and which would cost less than buying a laptop. Okay, so but my brother was still not satisfied. So I showed him a lot of things, like why buying a desktop would be a better choice rather than buying a laptop. So in this way, the things initially get started, and we at the in the house there was discussion about this thing, like should we buy a laptop or a computer. So after a lot of time and doing good research, I finally decided that you can build a pretty good laptop, not laptop, or desktop computer within like 30-40K, which was a good budget. Okay, for my parents it was too much, but we know that a 30-40K desktop is not that like luxurious thing. It is kind of basic or decent, but for still the basic necessities of our it would easily fulfill. So what? So okay, one more thing I would like to tell that we already had a monitor at our house. Okay, at our home, we used to use it as a TV. So and also we haven't subscribed to any good like dish, like dish antenna, so that we could watch good news channel or maybe in general channels. We used to watch those old like old kind of serials which are repeated. Okay, those which were released 10 years ago. Okay, those CID episodes, Balveer and Pari Parivari something. Okay, all these things. So that was like very boring kind of TV. So I said that we have already a good monitor at our house. So building a desktop would be a better choice than buying a laptop. Okay. So then I began to watch a lot of video, a hell lot of videos on YouTube on what would be the best budget desktop computer. Okay, which is good in looks as well and also functionally good. So I I got I watched a video of RGB Tech or something. Okay, I've watched a lot of video. I couldn't decide what to buy and all those things. Will all these components, PC components, will be syncing and working properly with one another? But then the time was close. Okay, like near my parents had decided something which what to buy, either a desktop or not desktop, not a laptop, because my brother was also convinced that buying a laptop is not a good choice, because like a 30-40K laptop won't be good enough, because my brother is careless as well. Me as well. I'm careless, and buying a laptop would be like a bit risky thing. Okay, so what we decided then, I'm buying a desktop, which will be primarily be at one place, and the chances of it getting damaged are less, because laptop it may slip off our hands, and yeah. So let me see the timer. Okay, it's already 8 minutes, I guess. The video is running 8 minutes more than it. So then what happened? Mm, uh, one more thing I missed is saying that my parents said that a computer is unnecessary thing. Why would you require a computer? All those things, excuses to not buy a computer. But I did a lot of drama, hell lot of drama. I used to often not eat food and cry about. My brother just started that he needs a computer, he needs a laptop, and he then left off that topic from his mind. But that fire caught in my mind, and I began to daily ask for computer, computer. I need computer, मुझे computer चाहिए, computer laptop, computer चाहिए, हम basic necessity of पढ़ाई के लिए काम आता है ये, all those things. It's necessary for my education, all those bullshit things, just to make my parents convinced. But still they were not convinced. But I made a lot of drama. I often like 2-3 times a week I used to not have my dinner or lunch and um, cry about the computer thing. So finally my parents agreed. I made them forcefully agree, convinced, and then we decided that I finally had. When I watched a lot of videos, I finally got a video which was like genuine and trustable. So the last day I decided that I will final this video. So the video on that video, the guy himself provided all the components which will be syncing good with one another, and yeah, it would be a great desktop in budget for editing and photo editing and video editing. But it's not really good for photo and video editing majorly. So yeah, so I trusted that guy blindly, and me and my father that day. Okay, it was, I guess, Diwali night. Okay, not Diwali evening, and me and my parent went to one of our relative So that uncle helped us purchase all those parts. So initially there were some problems in like placing the order on Amazon, but luckily all those things were sorted, and my dad gave him advance like 10-20K, I don't remember, and another in next few days. Okay, we didn't had cash on spot, like all this all that 30-40K. That uncle, we agreed, the uncle agreed that we may pay later. So my dad paid, I guess, on the next another month. So whatever. So the time is okay. I guess it's more than 10 minutes video. So leave it. So I was very happy that day, and then after that I began to even help my parents daily in the morning and evening, do the dishes, prepare the vegetables, cook the food, and all those things. For only few days, I was very grateful towards my parents, but that didn't last longer. Like I it didn't last for, I guess, more than 1 month. I began to be acting like a good child for at least 1 month when my finally parents purchased the computer. And when we got the computer, the main part was CPU. Okay, which was delivered almost after 1 month. But anyhow, I kept patience and faith that all those components must be functional and working. What if any of the component didn't work, and it came faulty and it didn't configure with the computer? I was in very doubt, but I also had the faith that everything will be okay. And I decided to assemble that computer watching that same guy's video on YouTube. And but I was not able to like completely attach the PC components and make the PC working, but I failed. So and then after that I realized that I need to have a cable, okay, to connect the monitor and the uh, PC cabinet. So I didn't had that, so I was in very fear, like why this computer was not working. So after hours of hard work, it still didn't work. So I called Deepak, and he and me, we both tried. Okay, so still it didn't work. Worked. We did some some sort of little things that like bottleneck problem it was. We have configured everything, but except some wires cables problem, it was not working. Okay, the lights were not glowing. Okay, so my one of my friend, okay, one of my best friend Aryan, I told him, and he said that you and my father go to like a good computer shop and assemble those parts again so that the PC works fine. So yeah, so he was a good person, okay, Aryan and his father both. So his father took me to some Shamshabad or whatever the place is called, Sapna Computers or some computers. So that is a big computer shop in Hyderabad, I guess. Okay, one and only biggest computer shop, computer market. So there were a lot of desktop and like glowing desktop, like futuristic desktop. I was amazed to see all those things, and I also was in fear that what if they do something with my PC, because they said that you can go out and sit till the technician will come and repair and fix that thing. So yeah, so he said that, and me and his father went out, and his father offered me a cool drink and some food. So I was very happy and grateful as well. So after 30 minutes we went inside and the PC was working. He also said that to assemble the part it cost 500 rupees, and to install the Windows, I didn't even know that I have to install the Windows. I thought it would come by default on that motherboard or something. So again I had to install the Windows 11 pirated version. I said I won't be installing the pirated version. Instead I would try the genuine, but he said it would cost me $12, not $12, 12,000 rupees. So I denied and I agreed with like okay, continue with that pirated one. So yeah, and after that me and his father came home late back late in back came back late night, and I was really happy that my PC was functioning. I put that PC on the backside room, and yeah, and I used for a few days. And after that I did learn how to use PC with Aryan. I called him to make me teach to make me teach and train how to operate a computer because he had a laptop. So yeah, he knew how to. It's more than 15 minutes, guys. So he knew how to operate a computer at basic level. So he trained me how to click mouse and how to use keyboard and all those things. How to basically open and close program. How to switch off the computer. All those things. And yeah, we also played games. And then I didn't have a good space for operating my computer. And then I again convinced my dad to uh, buy a table, but it costed a lot. So we decided that I will take the help of Deepak, and I in very good budget. Okay, like maybe in less than 500, I guess. 500 or 700 something. I don't really remember. Maybe 1000. I also don't remember. So in a good cost. Okay. He and his father built a really good and large big table. Okay, it's working fine, but it's still some sort of like unevenness I can feel. Because I don't know, because maybe it's because of overweight on the table or whatever. So the table is working fine, and yeah, I'm also grateful for that thing that Deepak helped me build that table in a very good budget, and I hope I'm in proper frame. So in this way, I got the computer. So yeah, this was the story. So hope you guys liked the video. I was speaking casually, but yeah, I this for these beginning days, I just need to get started somehow and upload a video daily on my YouTube channel. So hope you guys like the video. So leave a comment if you really like this video. So bye.